There at 5.
You did? Great! Can I pick it up today? How about now? Okay, half an hour. Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Where's Luna?
I don't know, but I got it. I got the perfect peace offering for Luna.
The perfect peace offering.
Perfect.
Been thinking about me a lot, have you?
How'd you find where I was staying? And what do you want?
Well, now what's got your shorts all in the twist here? Oh, my goddess, what happened to your...
Well, it's nothing. It's just my scar. It's got infected, that's all.
Let me take a look at it here.
Look, I don't need your help, okay?
Let's not start out with a lot of yelling, okay?
I'm not gonna yell. I'm glad you're here. Where's Duke?
He's somewhere safe.
Well, where?
I said he was someplace safe.
Then why are you here?
I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to put an end to all this.
Is Duke all right?
Yeah, I told you, he's fine.
Well, you had to take him to an emergency clinic, didn't you?
He had an earache. Kevin, babies get earaches, you know, it's nothing serious, and he's fine now.
Leanne, I just wanted to make sure he was okay, you know.
I know. And he is. Kevin, could we just talk for a few minutes?
Of course.
Well, I came here because of Duke. Well, because I really want to work things out. So I'm going to ask you to look beyond whatever you feel about me, okay?
Right. Sure, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll just look beyond it, Leanne. Piece of cake, hey.
Look, I know I hurt you.
Leanne, you have done nothing but hurt me.
But I never meant to, Kevin.
But you did.
All right, look, I'm not asking you to forgive me.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
I am just asking you to, like, put that all aside so we can talk about Duke.
Well, I just tried to talk about Duke, but you won't even tell me where he is.
Well, I told you how he is. Kevin, I don't want Duke to suffer just because of the mistakes we've made. You know, I want to
Well, wait a minute. We've made? Mistakes that we've made? As far as I can see, the only mistake that I've made is allowing myself to be played as a fool by you. I gave myself completely to you. You never loved me. I was just your way station, wasn't I? On your way from Max on to Jason. You know, it's just too bad that I was just too young and too stupid to fall in love with you.
I never meant to use you, Kevin, okay? I really want you to know that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everything you just said is true. Except for my intentions. Kevin, I may have hurt you. And I may have used you, but I never meant to.
We're gonna go back to your good intentions. I don't care about your intentions,
Fine.
Leanne.
Fine, you be mad, okay? I've earned it. But Jason hasn't. Kevin and Duke certainly hasn't. Okay, their innocence in all of this. Okay, so please don't direct your anger at them. They don't deserve it. Try and leave them out of this. Okay, they're just getting caught in the crossfire.
Well, you put them there.
Right. Then it's my fault, okay? It's all my fault. But I'm here to beg you for mercy. Kevin, your problem is with me. So work it out with me, okay? Please leave them out of it and talk to me. Please.
How could Leanne have set foot back in this town?
She did what she felt she had to do.
This is the most dangerous place that she could be. There's no reason for her to be here.
Oh, yes, there is. She came to see me.
Oh, right.
To ask me for your bail money. I would have given it to her gladly. I would have given anything to get you out of here if they hadn't denied bail.
Yeah. You got such a big heart, Dorian. It's just too bad nobody's gonna let you use it.
I warned you about the Buchanans. How much power that they wield in this town. You and Leanne didn't have a chance to get away.
What about this Duke?
Look what she's done to you now. She has dragged you into a situation from which you cannot escape. She's ruined your life.
Come on, let's not go overboard with this, okay?
Oh, no, I'm not. I am just stating the facts. Leanne did this to you. Leanne put you in jail. How can you not despise her for that?
So?
So what?
So how'd you find me here?
Well, it wasn't that difficult. I just made a few calls. Here you go.
What do you want?
I'm going to tell you how sorry I am for how I treated you today at Wanda's place. I got a little short-tempered with you.
Forget it.
No, I can't forget it now. My friend Leanne, see, she's just got a lot of problems with her right now with her fella, and they're in a lot of trouble, and she was on my mind so much, and that's why if I seemed a little,
Short-tempered, you said. Forget it.
Well, I just don't want you to think I'm suspicious of you, like, well, I
Like
don't-
Max is?
Well, yeah, I mean, honey, even if what he says is true, I mean, even if that's all in the never mind, I mean, that's all in the past.
Just what does Holden think about my past?
Well, you know, he's just,
What does he think?
he thinks that you spent a lot of time in prison.
Now, why does he think a thing like that?
Well, you know, he's just got this wild imagination, just gets completely carried away.
He broke in, didn't he?
Who, Max?
He broke into my place at the rooming house.
Well,
and he went through my things.
I don't exactly...
What did he see then? Huh? What did he find out?
Dad, I have saved this for years. Thought you'd want to see it. Andrew.
And so my dad thinks that military school can straighten me out in more ways than one. Just like those guys at school thought they could straighten me
Well, we handled those guys pretty well.
Yeah, I guess we did. We haven't heard a word out of him since, have we?
And your dad is sending you away because of that fight. I don't get it.
No, actually, Joe, I think it's just that my dad wants me out of his sight.
I don't think that's true.
I'm not so sure, Alana. I mean, everywhere he looks and sees me, it reminds him of what a screw-up his son is.
Well, maybe he thinks he's screwed up.
No, not Walter Douglas. No way. And he'll make a man out of me yet, even if it kills him. I'd rather die than be shipped off to some stupid military school.
And you can't leave.
I don't want to, you know? I worked so hard, and it took so long for me to make so many friends here, and I finally did. You guys are the best friends I ever had. You know, I love Lambview High, and I'm so sick of my parents making all my decisions for me. Well, the way I figured, any year, I'll be 18. I can do what I want.
But you're not 18 yet.
I can still make my own decisions. Andrew showed me that.
Well, don't let your dad hear that.
I don't care what he hears. I don't care what he thinks anymore, Joe. I mean, if the guy wants to separate me from everyone I care about, then he must not care about what's best for me.
No, he just thinks he does.
Did you talk to Andrew about getting sent off to boot camp?
Yeah, and I also talked to his father. Thought maybe he could help me, but
Didn't happen.
I guess, you know, it was more than he was willing to give. Some people can only go so far. Uh-oh.
Harvey, I think I could have a word with you.
Maybe he was willing to go further than I thought.
I really care about Lena, and she is seriously in love with you, and I don't want to see her getting hurt.
I don't want to see her get hurt either. What kind of creep do you think I am? Why do you... That is the reason I won't get involved with her.
What?
When it comes to breaking her heart, I'm the Terminator. It's what I do. It's all I do.
Okay, but you were doing that anyway, Max. You can't have it both ways.
I don't want it both ways. I just want it one way. We're friends. That's it.
You're friends. So how come you go
friends.
around trying to blow away every other guy that comes into her life?
Every other guy or just Swade?
Okay, it's Swade this time, but what about the next time? The next guy after that, and the next
Where do you
guy
get
after
this?
that?
Where do you get this? I am trying to protect her from a wrong guy. Not every guy. You all seem to think Swade is not a wrong guy. Fine. I'm wrong. I give up. He's a great guy. He's the greatest. I'm just plain dumb for thinking that he's got this deep, dark secret that everyone that comes near him is in danger, okay?
Okay, so Max was sort of looking through your
Looking?
room. Well, not exactly. He was kind of like, you know...
Snooping? Poking?
Well, yeah, I guess. And then he said everything he found was...
Which wasn't much.
Well, whatever you say, but everything he said he found was 10 years old.
So?
Well, so, you know, he's got this wild imagination, and he thinks...
Yeah, and what did his wild imagination come up with this time?
Well, he said that he thought you went somewhere for 10 years, like prison.
Why can't Max Holden stay out of my life? I mean, what have I ever done to get him so riled up? You know, he's the one with the problem, not me. I think you better open your eyes about him, because he's not as righteous as you think he is.
Well, now, what I think we need to do is take a look at your arm.
I'm fine. You know, maybe I should charge Holden with breaking and entering. You know, a little B&E conviction would do real nice to give him a nice taste of life on the other side of prison bars. Let him see what it's really like over there.
What exactly do you mean? How do you know what it's like on the other side of prison bars?
All of these toilet bowl cleaners may clean, but not one of them.
Sure, I've been in my share of holding cells.
You have?
Yeah, you know me, I got a bad temper. It gets me into trouble.
Well, what kind of trouble?
You know? First I get to thinking, and then I get to drinking, and then some clown in some bar says something dumb. And the next thing you know, I land in the holding tank and charged with drunk and disorderly.
Is that all?
That's it. And Max Holden better get that through his head.
Don't you worry, I'll get it through his head for him. Now, I think we need to take a look at your little arm here.
I'm fine. Why'd you come here anyway? Oh, I know. You want us to be pals, is that it? I'm your latest rescue mission on the love line?
What in the world am I rescuing you from?
Why don't you just take a page from Max Holden's book and think the worst of me, huh? Go on, just go hang with him. Anybody can even see that you'd rather be with him than anybody else in the world anyway.
Now, that is not true. Sorry.
Come on, you love him.
I do not, and that's a lie.
What I can't figure is if you love him so much, then why don't you just agree with him about how rotten I am?
Well, maybe because I trust my own instincts, and I have learned to go by my own instincts in this world and not somebody else's. I just happen to think that what Max Holden thinks of you, he's just wrong.
Maybe. And then maybe again you came by to do a little more snooping just to make sure what he says about me is right.
You know, it's a real shame that you can't take somebody at face value, that you can't trust a person.
Maybe. And then maybe the way you shut me out back at Wanda's, maybe that is the real you. Maybe that is face value.
Do you really think that?
I don't know what I think.
I'll tell you what I think. I think I have defended you from the moment you walked in my door. I think I defended you before you even came into town. And if this is how you repay me for my faith, then, well, honey, to hell with you.
Look, it was my idea to take Duke, not Leanne's. So stop blaming all this on her, okay? It was all my big, great genius idea.
Because you want the best for her. Because you are blindly in love with Leanne. Well, what about her? Does she return those same feelings? I gave her the chance to save you. To get you out of here.
Exchange for what, her firstborn?
If she had turned herself in, if she gave back the baby, then I could have seen to it that all the charges against you were dropped. She refused me. Jason, it is time you start thinking about yourself, about your future. Now, I know that Mr. Gannon offered to go easy on you. If you just convince Leanne to turn herself in or tell him where he can find her. Jason, take the offer. Don't destroy your life for Leanne and the baby when she wouldn't do the same for you. You aren't going to remain silent, are you? All for Leanne? You couldn't be that stupid.
I can't believe I ever called this place my home.
You look tired.
Well, I am tired. You know, I'm really tired of running and worrying. And tired of feeling scared and angry all the time.
So sit.
Kevin, you left me no choice.
No, Leanne, you always have a choice.
Not when somebody's trying to take your baby away from you.
Oh. Yeah, tell me about it.
You are so bitter, Kevin.
Why shouldn't I be?
No, you've been bitter for a long time. I don't know what's happened to you.
I don't think I'm all that different.
Well, you're not the man that I fell in love with.
No, the boy that you fell in love with. Well, the boy that fell in love with you, actually. Yeah, I guess I have changed. I've started to look at my life a little bit more honestly, at what it really was, you know, not what I wanted it to be. You know, maybe you should try that.
I'm doing it, Kevin. What do you think I'm doing?
Okay. Let's do it out loud, then. You were never in love with me.
Oh, yes, I was.
No, Leanne. You weren't. You wanted to be. But you weren't. I think you loved being loved. And a little bit, I think maybe you loved the idea of being a Buchanan wife. And all the comfort and the security that goes along with that. I didn't know that. I loved you. You have no idea how much I loved you. No idea. Well, stuff happens, right? Things change.
I don't know what to say to you.
It's the way it's always been between us, Leanne. You thinking that you're supposed to act or talk a certain way and never knowing exactly what it was.
Kevin, if you understood that all along, why didn't you ever try and help me out?
Because you were wrong, Leanne. Nobody ever wanted you to be anything else than who you are. Who you are, Leanne, is why I fell in love with you. I hate this. I hate this. Tracking you like you're some kind of criminal. I hate what it does to you. I especially hate what it does to our son.
You know, that's the first time that you have ever called Duke our son. You know what? It actually makes me feel a little bit better about this.
The only thing I've ever always tried to do is the best thing for all of us.
Okay. And Kevin, just let me be who I am, okay? Let me be a mother to my son. Our son, Kevin. There's got to be a better way that we can work this out than to just have me give Duke up.
Oh, just like that?
No, I'm not saying it's easy.
No, because it isn't, Leanne. You're asking me to compromise Duke's custody, right? You want me to forget that you and your lover came in here and kidnapped my son? Well, I think we're gonna have to work a couple things out before I can forget that, Leanne. You ready to listen?
Some juice drinks are just 10% juice. Okay if you have a 10% kid. Some are only 50% juice. Fine for half a kid. But Juicy Juice is 100% juice for 100% kids. Like yours.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Next over, when your husband leaves you without warning.
I'm not going to be the chump again here, Leanne. I can't just say, welcome home. You know, all's well. I just can't say that.
Well, I'm not asking you to.
Well, in so many words, when you're here, right? When you put yourself in my hands, I don't think you would have done that unless you thought I was going to back down on this whole thing.
You know what, Kevin? Fine, why don't you just call the cops, all right? Turn me in.
All right, wait a minute. Hear me out, all right? Have I been unreasonable? Huh? Did I push the old panic button as soon as I opened the door and saw you? If we're gonna settle this, Leanne, we gotta come to some sort of an agreement here.
Such as?
Well, I'm willing to reconsider full custody. I'd be happy with letting you see Duke on specific days, a lot of days. You know, whatever makes us both feel comfortable.
But
There's no catch. That's my offer.
what's your offer? Kevin, what is Duke on a negotiating table here? What is he, just a piece of merchandise?
Yeah, come on, give me a break.
No. I mean, this is high-level Buchanan negotiation. I mean, put the cash on the barrelhead.
See, now you are the one that is reducing our son to a piece of merchandise.
Why don't you just have enough guts to say what you're really thinking?
There's no hidden agenda here, okay? You bring Duke back here, and we renegotiate the custody deal.
There it is.
What?
You want me to bring Duke back here and give him to you before we work this out?
Leanne, you stole him. You violated a court order. All I want is for you to just bring him home.
No way. I'm not that stupid, Kevin.
Stupid? Where'd you get stupid?
I bring him here, I give him to you. Asa puts me in jail right next to Jason.
Now that is not what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Let me tell you something about stupid, Dorian. Stupid is not seeing something that's been in your face your whole life on account of the fact that you can't handle it. You don't know what it's like to really love somebody, not just want them or need them. Everything is survival of the fittest with you.
With me and the rest of the world, only I'm more open about it.
Oh.
Like Jason, the only thing that is truly critical in this world is to protect yourself from the elements, from predators, from disease, and from death. That's what you have to do to survive. So don't tell me I'm stupid.
Then why don't you see that you would protect your child in the same way that you would protect yourself? Wouldn't you do anything to protect Cassie?
That is exactly my point. No matter how much Leanne tells you that she loves you, you will always become second to her son. She will always sacrifice you.
You don't think that I know that? Dorian, that's how it's supposed to be. That's how I would want it to be. I would sit here and tell him nothing but a bag of bones as long as I know that Leanne and Duke are away and safe. I am happy to do that.
How could you think so little of yourself?
How could you think so little of everybody else in your life? Get out of here, Dorian. I mean, if you think that you're going to change my mind about this, forget it. I don't hear you talking anymore.
I always knew it was within you to love this much, this passionately, with such absolute commitment.
What are you talking about?
I wanted to be the one you loved like that. I envy her.
I'm afraid I don't see this as your business.
Well, you're right. It's probably none of my business, but I think I can give you something unusual. A glimpse into the future.
General, I really don't mean to be rude.
This letter was written by my son, William. Written to me when he was away at military school.
Well, I have no interest in reading
He
it.
says that he was miserable. Beyond the rigors and the discomfort of military school, he was miserable to the core because he couldn't make me understand the depth of his misery.
If you're trying to work something out here, I suggest...
Please listen to me. He says that there was a gulf growing between us, and he was afraid that we could never bridge it. He was afraid of what was the feelings he was beginning to have for me. Rage, he said, rage. He was terrified at realizing that he was beginning to hate his own father. And writing this letter, He said he was making his last attempt to bridge that gulf, and the attempt failed. I never read this letter during his lifetime. Walter, please don't lose your son, too. Don't pass that point of no return when it's too late, too hard, and totally inadequate to say you're sorry. Don't end up alone with no way back to your son.
You better sit down for this. The tampon you probably used was designed long ago by a man. A woman doctor designed a tampon that expands to fit better and prevent fluid going by. It's OB. You can...
Look, I'm sorry. He's got a bad temper, like I said.
Hey.
I'm mad at Max, and I'm taking it out on you, and that's not right.
Swade, both of us have made the same mistake here.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Look, I just want you to be honest with me.
Haven't I always been?
You do love Max, don't you?
Yeah, but, you know, what's the good of it? You know, it's just a plain old waste of a good old heart. He's on another plane altogether.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, believe me, I am real sure of it.
Look, Luna, the guy makes it clear every second of the day that I'm with him that he hates my guts. He can't stand to think that he's not the only man in your life. I mean, when I'm there, he goes nuts. I see his blood pressure rising even as I enter the room. And that's why he keeps telling you all these dark and dangerous things about me.
Are any of them true, Swade? Are they?
There's no point even talking to you.
Did you take my crystal from Serenity Springs?
No, I didn't take your crystal. But I guess that doesn't mean much to you coming from me. Seems how that's what every thief and liar says.
No. If you tell me you didn't take my crystal, then I believe you.
You're something else, Luna. I know why Max is worried about you. You trust people too much. I mean, you don't even know me, and you're willing to trust that I'm telling you the truth?
Well, trust is my greatest gift, honey. I thank the goddess every day for my faith, and of course it's one of my worst characteristics also. So, are we friends? It's those eyes, you know, they make me trust you. Lord, why do I just get the feeling that I'm making the biggest mistake of my life?
Because you are.
General, I expected more of you.
Sorry to disappoint you.
I thought that you, more than anyone else, would realize what I've been going through with my son.
That's why I'm talking to you about this.
No, you're just like everyone else. You perceive me as some kind of a monster for the way I've been treating Billy. I think you'd be able to see that I am trying, I am fighting with everything I have to get my son back.
You haven't lost your son. He's right here.
That boy over there is a stranger to me. I want back the son that I have known for 17 years. That is the son that I love. I have no interest in that person that your son has turned Billy into.
Andrew has neither the inclination nor the power to...
Don't bother to defend him to me. The point is, whatever is going on between me and my son is nobody else's business. Now, I am prepared to do whatever is necessary to recover my son from whatever it is that is overtaking him. But your advice is not welcome, nor is anyone else's. This is a private matter. Excuse me.
If the general can't get through to my dad.
Maybe he did. You don't know. I mean...
I know, Lana. I know, and I also know I'm not going away to some tin soldier factory. I'm staying here in Lambview where I belong, where my friends are.
can't do it. I can't go home either. Every time I'm at home, every minute, it's like a full-scale battle. I can't take it anymore. And now, I don't even want to think of how my dad's going to act after this conversation with General Carpenter. Why don't you come and live with me? Just for a while until things calm down, huh? What do you say?
Hello. Hello. Having a good day.
Hold it right there.
What? Oh, Lord, I'm just looking for Max.
Well, let me tell you something. Max told me to tell you stay put, so that's what you're going to do.
Oh, Lord, that doesn't sound so good, Tina. What's he want me to stay put for? And why is he making you my watchdog?
Luna, I think there's a ray of hope.
For who?
For you.
Oh, my Lord.
I swear, I think he's starting to see the light.
Let me tell you something, honey. He's been looking at the world through those mud-colored glasses for too long.
No, Luna, that's really, it's just because he's been having such a hard time, that's all.
Well, hadn't we all? I mean, we don't go around cussing at Christmas and kicking dogs, so...
That is not fair. That is not at all like Max. Come on.
I know he isn't like that, but... Well, it's just... You know, he's just been giving me such a hard time lately, and he's making Swade's life miserable. Except when he's, you know, rescuing me from saunas with warped doors.
See, Luna, that's what I mean. I mean, Max is... I know him really well, okay? I do. Just trust me on this. He's close. He's really close to taking that next step, to, like, plunging into admitting that you two belong together. I swear.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's in the stars for us.
What kind of talk is that from you?
It's smart talk, it's straight talk, and it's realistic talk. And believe me, I can come by this very easily, so let me get it out here. It's just, I don't know, I think I'm beginning to think that Max is right, and we're, you know, meant to be together as best friends and partners, and that's not a precious amount of anything else.
But Luna, what about your magic? What about that unshakable psychic connection that you guys have? Huh?
That was a fluke.
There she is! I have got some Mega Mondo surprise for you.
I don't think
shut up. Close your eyes.
You don't
I
tell
said
me.
close your eyes.
Do it.
A peek.
A peek.
What is this? The emergency set of keys to the sauna?
Wrong again. Take a look and see.
Oh, mercy. Mercy, 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 mercy.
No, it's a Mustang. Show her what she's won, Tina. It's right out in the parking lot.
Step over to window number 1, Luna.
Can you say Mustang? Yeah, that's right. Come on, go on, go take a look. Go look. Go look.
Mustang?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goddess. Oh, Max. Is it 1965?
Yeah, 65.
Sky blue?
Sky blue, mint condition.
Oh, Max. I didn't expect you to remember my birthday. Let alone get me anything like... Oh, this is incredible. I've dreamed of this car.
You have?
Yeah. Ever since I was in 10th grade. Oh, my God. Well, let's give it a try out. Let's go get a trial run.
Listen, I just saw it. I get a kick out of it. I didn't know that...
Well, honey, I was in North Carolina last weekend, and I saw this car that somebody else had bought, and I thought, when am I ever going to get that car? I've always wanted it.
Great.
Wait, you guys. Do you not see this? Do you not see that this is a clear sign that you were meant to be together? Just look.
It's got a 289. You're going to love this engine on this thing.
Wake up, you guys.
Max Holden's like a dog with a bone. He'll never stop digging up my past.
It's 5 minutes to lights out. 5 minutes to lights out.
Pruitt, I'm talking to you. Shut up that day in my mind. I'm almost ready for you to go.
afford you digging around anymore, Holden. I can't risk what you might find. Or who.
All these calls to that radio love line. Luna Moody. You know what? I bet this was you, Prue. Okay. WVL, broadcasting out of Landview, PA. I got a feel I'm on to you, Pruitt. I've got you now.
I promise I will do whatever I can to make sure that nothing happens to you, Leanne.
And what about Jason?
Or to Jason.
You're not promising me anything. You can't control what the law does to me once I'm in its hands.
Leanne, don't you realize that the law is not what determines the outcome of a situation like ours?
Yeah. Kevin, money does.
Yeah. And you may not like that, but that's the truth. So if I say nothing will happen to you or Jason, then nothing is going to happen to you or Jason. Leanne, with Buchanan money and power, I could spend the next 20 years tracking you and Jason, hunting you down and seeking my revenge.
I know.
So I want to use that power to help this situation. Now, Asa taught me to misuse our wealth, to hurt people, destroy people. See, I can't live like that. I will do whatever I can to help you. I will. But you've got to bring Duke back. Today. Now.
Tomorrow, it's the show that's been called Robin Hood Meets Roseanne with a little 90210 mixed in. It's Covington Cross, followed by Clint Eastwood in Tightrope.
For an exclusive preview of your favorite soaps, call Soap Talk, 1-900-740-5000, 75 cents a minute. Get the latest lowdown on daytime's darlings. Call Soap Talk, 1-900-740-5000, 75 cents a minute. Call now.
An ABC News